Good afternoon. My name is Devodio Wally, Vice President of the Hispanic Chamber of Contra Costa County, and I'm out here this afternoon with Mae Torlakson, who's running for State Assembly. Now, as you all know, we're quickly heading into the primaries that are happening on June 7th, and so we're out here quickly trying to gather the perspectives of the candidates to make sure that we all understand exactly how they stand to impact the local economy here in Contra Costa County as a result of their prospective election into State Assembly. Mae, could you tell us a little bit about what your specific approach is to running for office and what it is you'd like to see happen during this new election year?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Some people don't know that I was actually a small business owner myself before coming here to America. I had a boutique. I was an owner of a boutique. I managed a boutique. I was a ready-to-wear clothes designer and had my own shop. I was an insurance agent, and I was also a property manager for my dad's apartments, and I was a singer when I was in the Philippines.
Wow.
And all different kinds of businesses. So I really appreciate the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and all your members for doing this, for educating people about the elections, and also for your role in helping people with resources and tools so that they can find their American dream. As probably many of your members are, I came here to find my California dream. And so I really appreciate you for helping your members have those tools for them.
Well, thank you, Mae. You know, that's a very diverse background, and you know, being the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we're certainly always looking for ways in which we can drive an impact in our local economy through not just supporting the broader constituency which we have, which is primarily non-Hispanics, contrary to what a lot of people may think about the Hispanic Chamber. We actually do a lot of advocacy for small businesses, minority business owners. We cater to a lot of women-specific services.
Minority owners,
which is a huge part of our Contra Costa audience. And for example, every year we put on a women's expo, and that's something that's actually coming up again this March of 2017. So that's fantastic to hear that you come from a place that's very kind of like down and close to the community. And so what specific changes would you like to actually drive impact in?
Well, Contra Costa and Solano are the counties of AD 14, Assembly District 14. And we have an opportunity here in AD 14 to be an area where the next wave of technology will happen. We now have Silicon Valley, and you know that technology is moving east. It's now in Oakland, it's going to San Ramon, and we here in Contra Costa County and Solano counties have the opportunity to be the next hub of technology. And I think the way to do that, to attract them, is to have the workforce for the technology. And that's what I bring in, because I work now for the University of California as a manager of a program called Mathematics, Engineering, Science Achievement that helps educationally disadvantaged students get into science, technology, engineering, and math. So my expertise is bringing businesses and making them learn about the program and meet our students. One thing that I've done recently actually is do this mentor program. It's been 3 years now in Cisco, where we partner a Cisco employee with a Maes student. And on the first year alone, Cisco found out it was a win-win for them because they were able to find interns and actually full-time hires from that group of mentees. And so they've expanded this program, and now I started a replication of that program at SanDisk. And some other companies are asking me, how can we do this, Mae? So those are the things that I do. I'm a bridge builder with private and public partnerships. And so I think that is the wave that we have to bring into Contra Costa, making sure that we engage the businesses and make them invest in the communities so that they can find the workforce that will develop the economy of AD 14.
Well, thank you, Mae. You know, that is a very visionary perspective on how to exactly stimulate the Contra Costa economy. As many people in our audience may know, Cisco is actually one of my clients. So I'd like to. Well, they're everywhere, really. It's 140,000 employees worldwide. So there are probably many in our audience right now who actually work for Cisco or do business with Cisco. That's right. So. But not really being here relating to or on behalf of Cisco. What I do though have a pretty keen ear for is when somebody mentions technology as a means for stimulating the economy and kind of bringing all of the good things and the problems or the issues that come with it. So as you know, the technology sector sometimes has its own needs, and you know, the workforce that they require also have their own needs. So what ideas do you have to handle the gentrification effect, or you know, just the upsurge in, you know, the number of people?
Well, you know, California is, I would say, California is the envy of many of the states. Why? We have Google, we have Salesforce, we have Apple, yet these companies, Cisco, they complain that they cannot find the workforce here in California. They actually have to go outside of California to find their talent. And so what I would like to bring is to let these companies know that yes, they can invest in California students, in California workers, and make sure that Californians get the jobs in California, right? So my idea, especially here in Contra Costa, is to put together an area, a university, a 4-year university that's full scale, that is comprehensive, that could address the needs of these technology companies. Do you know that Contra Costa is the only county that's more than 1 million people without a 4-year comprehensive public university? That's a shame, because we have all these community colleges that are actually transferring our students, but they're away. They have to travel so far to get to the 4-year university. In Concord Naval Weapons Station, there was a plan to have a 150-acre campus of CSU.
Here in our backyard in Concord.
Yes, but apparently that plan fizzled out. It sort of disappeared, and it was cut into 120 acres, but it's still not going. So what I would like to do is to put that back on the table, because you know this, universities are business magnets, right?
Absolutely.
That's where the research is done, that's where you get the talent. So my idea is to have a university at the Concord Naval Weapons Station. And also because it's close to transportation, there's BART, and you have freeway, the Highway 4 and 242. And you also have, not too far away is the Delta, right? Which also waterways. So that can help ease out everything else, transportation, so that students and employees don't have to go too far. My other idea is to have a research center, a partnership between public and private companies, something like what they call the Innovation Research Village in Cal Poly Pomona, where they attract businesses and work with the campus to incubate, you know this word, incubate and accelerate business.
Right.
So I would like to have that here. As I said with Mesa, know how this works. I've been a bridge builder with businesses, and so that's what I want to bring in.
Well, that's certainly a refreshing idea, considering the current makeup here in our county, and particularly the fact that this naval weapons station right now has been pretty much, you know, out of service for quite some time. So, given the existing install base of businesses, what specifically would you like to see changed to help the people that are already in business here that maybe have nothing to do with the tech sector, but you know, may have some business regulatory issues that are of concern and could stand to potentially make or break a good upcoming election period?
Well, I want to make sure that the small businesses have an easier process to do their job, to do their work, So cutting the red tape is very important. Making sure a lot of our businesses, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, as you said, are not all Hispanics, but some of the businesses here, they'd like to know the communities around them. So making sure that they are involved with the community. When I get into office, I will put together a jobs team. And that would include local elected officials, transportation, small business owners, and labor, so that we can all talk together and find out what are the good things that we can do to collaborate with to grow the economy here. I also believe in career technical education. That's what you call vocational education, because I know that not all students will go to college. There will be students who would rather go into plumbing or being an electrician or construction management. And there should be ways for them to get a career. So I would like to make sure that we expand those programs, making sure that these students who are very good with their hands, are able to do find ways to get a career out of technical education. I would like to work with a chamber when that happens. Make sure that you look into apprenticeships, internships, mentorships to find your talent in Contra Costa.
Mae, that is certainly a very visionary perspective that you have on how to stimulate the economy and enhance the values that we have around education. And as you may know, the Hispanic Chamber puts on an annual education conference where we invite Hispanic students to come out from the different areas within the district and visit campuses such as UC Berkeley and experience the university life for a day. And so given that we don't just serve the Hispanic community in the sense we would like to see positive change impact the county as a whole. Can you tell us a little bit more about what your values are around education and how you see that being one of the key pillars to bringing this economy in Contra Costa to the next level?
Well, I can speak about another conference that I've actually been involved with the University of California, with the MESA program. Every year we have what we call a student leadership conference, where we bring in 200 of the, I would say, the best MESA students all over California. And what we do is engage them with business. We invite the businesses around the area and businesses who have connected with us in every little way to meet with our students. They have a one-on-one mock interview, and then we get them to talk to the students about soft skills, ways to interview, ways to sell yourself, talk about your brand, ways to build a team, or make a project, or talk about project management. So those are the things that we do. And I think that's what you're doing is basically almost piggybacking on what we're doing as well. MESA students, actually, we have 25,000 students all over California. And I would say 50% of them or more are Latinos. And so most of our students are from those communities who need the help to get in those STEM jobs. And I appreciate what the Hispanic Chamber is doing to helping your students here. Yeah, we'd like to replicate that all over California if we could.
So Mae, are there any particular success metrics that you feel are going to be key to basically measuring the success of this upcoming election year, and what exactly do you want to put into place to hit those objectives?
Success metrics all depend on what the county, Contra Costa and Solano County, can put together. As I said, I will have a jobs team that will decide on what those success metrics are. But my vision is actually, as I said, I was talking about technology, is that we need the jobs to have well-trained workforce. So, like how we built Silicon Valley, there was Stanford there was San Jose State, and it became a hub of technology companies. And now it's moving east, and it's going to Oakland, it's going to San Ramon, and soon enough, it's going to come over here. We got to get ready. So having that CSU or UC 4-year, full-scale, comprehensive campus right here will be the attraction to those businesses. And once we get that, we will find that everything else will work. So yes, we already have here in Contra Costa at the Concord Naval Weapons Station, Gomentum, which is autonomous cars. They're testing autonomous cars there. And I think that's a way, that's already one thing that's a feather on our cap, that we are having this kind of technology here in our district. So we could grow that and invite others to invest in the area and put together, as I said, a place where we could have public and private partnerships and grow technology in the area and make this the next Silicon Valley or Silicon Bay Delta. That's my vision, making our area a Silicon Bay Delta.
Now, that's certainly a perspective that you don't hear very often, where you have legislation that could be put in place potentially to boost the economy of Contra Costa through education and tech. Now, that's certainly a recipe for success if I've ever heard of one. So I'd like to thank you for coming out this afternoon, Mae, and I wish you the best of luck in your campaign.
Thank you, Vo, and muchísimas gracias.
Gracias.